Tell me if this sounds familiar. You wake up feeling like you need 3 cups of coffee just to get moving. That afternoon slump hits harder than it used to. And no matter what you try, those extra pounds just won't budge like they did when you were 50. Here's the truth no one tells you. Your metabolism doesn't just slow down after 60, it practically goes on strike. But here's the even better truth. You can absolutely get it working for you again. I've helped hundreds of seniors reignite their metabolism, and today I'm sharing the first 2 of 5 powerful ways to do exactly that. Way number 1, the protein timing trick. Now, I know what you're thinking. I already eat protein, but here's what changes after 60. Your body becomes less efficient at using it to maintain muscle, which is your metabolism's best friend. Here's the game changer. Spread your protein throughout the day. My client, Bob, 68, was eating most of his protein at dinner and always felt sluggish. When we switched him to eggs or Greek yogurt at breakfast, a palm-sized portion of chicken or fish at lunch, a protein snack like cottage cheese, or nuts in the afternoon, he gained 3 pounds of muscle in 2 months and his energy skyrocketed. The magic number? Aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. That's about the size of your palm for meats, or 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt. Way number 2, the 10-minute metabolism spark. You don't need to run marathons to boost your metabolism. In fact, long cardio sessions can backfire after 60. What works better? Short bursts of movement throughout your day. Here's why this is revolutionary. Every time you stand up and move, you activate something called non-exercise activity thermogenesis. Basically, your body's calorie-burning engine. My 72-year-old neighbor Martha does this simple routine. Morning, 2 minutes of marching in place during coffee brewing. After lunch, 3 minutes of seated leg lifts while watching TV. Evening, 5 minutes of slow dancing to her favorite oldies. These tiny bursts kept her metabolism humming all day long. The key? Never sit for more than 30 minutes without standing up, even if it's just to walk to the kitchen and back. Now, these first 2 changes alone can make a dramatic difference, but there are 3 more powerful metabolism revivers coming up, including one simple drink that science shows can boost calorie burning by up to 30% in seniors. Let's explore that next, because this might just become your new favorite daily habit. You know, when I first heard that something as simple as what I'm about to share could actually wake up a sluggish metabolism after 60, I was skeptical too. But then I saw the results with my own eyes. My friend Evelyn, who at 71 was struggling with that frustrating weight plateau so many of us face. After adding this one drink to her morning routine, she not only broke through that plateau, but started having energy that reminded her of her 50s. Way number 3, the green tea metabolism hack. Now, I'm not talking about just any green tea here. There's a specific way to prepare it that makes all the difference. You'll want to 1. Use loose leaf green tea if possible. The bagged stuff just doesn't have the same potency. 2. Steep it for exactly 3 minutes in water that's hot but not boiling, about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. 3. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon. This isn't just for flavor. The vitamin C helps your body absorb the good stuff. What makes this so powerful? Green tea contains something called EGCG, a compound that studies show can increase fat burning by up to 17% in older adults. But here's the catch. You need to drink it at the right time. Have your first cup about 30 minutes before your morning walk or light exercise. This primes your metabolism right when your body is most receptive. Way number 4, the sleep metabolism connection. This next one might surprise you. When we don't sleep well after 60, it's not just our energy that suffers. Our metabolism literally slows down to conserve resources. Here's what's happening. Poor sleep reduces leptin, the I'm full hormone, by up to 18%, increases ghrelin, the I'm hungry hormone, by nearly 30%, can decrease your resting metabolic rate by 5 to 20%. But here's the good news. You don't need perfect sleep to fix this. My client Richard, 69, made just 2 changes that transformed his sleep and metabolism. 1. He started having a small handful of walnuts about an hour before bed. The natural melatonin and healthy fats work wonders too. He began using the 10-3-2-1 method. No caffeine 10 hours before bed, no meals 3 hours before, no work 2 hours before, no screens 1 hour before. Within 3 weeks, he was sleeping more soundly, and this is the remarkable part, his morning blood sugar levels dropped by 15 points without any other changes. Now, these 4 strategies we've covered can make an incredible difference. But there's one more powerful metabolism booster I want to share with you. Something you probably already have in your kitchen that research shows can increase calorie burning by up to 8% just by adding it to your meals. Let me tell you about this simple spice that could be your metabolism's new best friend. You know what's fascinating? Some of the most powerful tools for reviving your metabolism after 60 aren't expensive supplements or extreme diets. They're things our grandparents used every day. Take this simple spice sitting in nearly every kitchen in America. Way number 5, cinnamon, the metabolism igniter. Now, I'm not talking about dumping cinnamon on everything you eat. There's a science-backed way to use it. Add 1/2 teaspoon to your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Stir it into your coffee grounds before brewing. Mix it with a tablespoon of honey as a sweetener alternative. Here's why this works so well after 60. Cinnamon contains compounds that improve insulin sensitivity, something that naturally declines with age. A study at the University of Michigan found that just 1 gram per day, about 1/4 teaspoon, helped older adults process sugars more efficiently, effectively preventing that afternoon energy crash. My 73-year-old neighbor Sarah started adding cinnamon to her breakfast, and within weeks, she noticed she wasn't getting those mid-morning hunger pangs anymore. Even better, her doctor was amazed when her next blood work showed improved insulin numbers. Creating your metabolism, reviving routine. Now you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I actually make this work in my daily life? Let me share how my client Frank, a 70-year-old retired teacher, successfully combined all 5 strategies. Morning. Starts with warm lemon water. 30 minutes later enjoys green tea with cinnamon. Eats a protein-packed breakfast, usually eggs with veggies, throughout the day. Takes movement breaks every 30 minutes, even just standing up and stretching. Includes protein at every meal. Uses cinnamon in at least 1 meal. Evening. Has his last cup of green tea by 2 p.m. Eats dinner by 6:30 p.m. Enjoy walnuts and herbal tea before bed. Within 2 months, Frank lost 12 pounds without dieting, but more importantly, he regained the energy to start playing golf again with his grandsons. Your next steps. Remember, you don't need to implement all 5 strategies at once. Here's what I suggest. 1. Pick one method to start with this week. Maybe the protein timing or the movement breaks. 2. After you've mastered that, add another 3. Keep a simple journal to notice changes in your energy levels. The beautiful thing about these metabolism revivers is that they work together. Each one makes the others more effective. And unlike extreme diets or workout plans, these are changes you can maintain for life. I'd love to hear which strategy you're most excited to try. Leave a comment below sharing your plan. And if you found this helpful, do me a favor. Share it with one friend who might be struggling with their metabolism too. Here's to feeling energized, vibrant, and fully alive at every age.